All right, we're here at the Las Vegas Comic-Con with Mr. Jon Schnepp. How are you, Mr. Schnepp?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Excellent. Thank you for joining us today. We're here. And what wares are you peddling here at the Comic-Con?
I'm always peddling all my stuff. My Slayer comics, my Metalocalypse comics, Death of Superman Lives, What Happened, the documentary.
Which is a great documentary. You should check it out. Our review is up on the site.
Definitely check that out. It's available on Blu-ray, DVD combo. Just a bunch of my own art. I've been doing a lot of covers. I got my own comic coming out at New York Comic Con this year, so that's not here yet, but yeah, just all the different stuff that I do. And then, of course, we got our Collider panels that we've been doing here, so Collider representing. So my show Collider Heroes, we did a panel here, and just moderated a panel with Jim Starlin. Just
yeah.
An hour
How
ago.
was that?
It was great, man. What a cool guy.
Yeah.
Him and Ron Lim worked together for years.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
So your new comic, what's it about?
My new comic,
yeah.
It's sort of a science fiction horror look at if Batman joined the Fantastic Four, but not with costumes.
Okay.
And monsters and giant robots are involved. So it's crazy.
Somehow I'm not surprised that would be something. And you have your Slayer comic out here right now, right?
Yeah, the Slayer comic. It came out last year. It's 3 issues. I'm very proud of Slayer Repentless.
Yes.
It's very violent. It's not very funny, but
no.
It's very violent. So.
You know, with Slayer, you don't really expect fun.
No, but it's a good tale of revenge.
So let me ask you, your story here, you've been here for a long time at Collider. How did that all begin?
It all started out, yeah, it's a guy who used to run AMC Movie Talk, John Campia, asked me to be on that show, and I had done a few of these kind of interview style shows, like I was in a Morgan Spurlock's Comic-Con documentary, so I was like, yeah, sure, I like talking about movies, and that just turned into an ongoing thing, and it became like a 3 times a week kind of job, where I still am making, I'm writing comics, I'm directing a few new things coming up, but literally it became this other job for me, which I was like, I love talking about media, and especially pop culture, and especially comic books. So that's when Collider Heroes came around. It was AMC Heroes for a minute. Collider absorbed AMC, well, the AMC left, and then Collider picked it up. And I've just been doing the show ever since, and I love it.
No, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a guy who knows too much about comics, but a lot of what I've learned, this guy taught me. So everybody, watch that show. Heroes is a great show. So real quick, what is your most anticipated movie left the rest of the year? I know you're a huge Oscar bait guy, so let's get that out of the way now.
I gotta say, for me, it's Suspiria. It's the remake.
The remake of Suspiria with Dakota Johnson.
Yeah, and it's like, I was very wary about it. I'm a big Dario Argento fan.
Why wouldn't you be?
And I saw the trailer, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's the director of Call Me By Your Name. It's the guy who wrote The Terror. Yeah. And the trailer looks fantastic, and I'm in. So that's the one I'm most excited about.
The thing that got me about it was Luca Guadagnino. I said, okay, well, look at this. And then I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. Do you think they're going to really capture that terror, that tension that Argento had in that movie?
It'll be different. I think it'll be a different kind of movie, and that's what I'm looking forward to. It's not going to be like an Argento film, but it's going to have those elements. Like just the way they shot it, it feels like a 70s movie. It does feel 70s, that one, of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Aquaman. James Wan's a great director. I want to see this swashbuckling adventure underwater, That's going to be fun. I think it should be fun, and it's going to be crazy sea monsters. I think it's going to be crazy.
Wan does horror and terror so well that those sea monsters are going to look really cool.
Be coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. You're just going to see tentacles out of everywhere.
That's what I'm hoping. So
just like the weirdest crow-looking thing ever.
Right? Yeah.
That's funny. So let me ask you, what's your favorite thing you've ever done with Collider?
Let's see, my favorite thing. My favorite thing wasn't with Collider, it was AMC.
Yeah.
Or maybe, now I can't remember, it's all blended. But I went out to go on set for the Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Okay.
So I went out to England, we toured the thing, and I don't do these junkets. I don't care enough about being paid to go sit in a hotel and look at people film stuff. I'd rather either be filming stuff myself, making things myself, but I'll take that all back to go on the Age of Ultron set and hang out for a couple days and watch Joss Whedon direct and watch Robert Downey Jr. inside this internet world that's all green screen.
Just being Iron Man?
Yeah. Or Captain America riding around on one of those little things. And,
scooters,
but he's in the full suit. You're like, dude, that's Captain America, and he's like, what's up, guys? That was the super nerdiest, amazing thing. I saw Vision and Thor, Vision and Thor fighting, which they cut out of the movie. Yeah. And of course, I couldn't say anything about it anyway. Yeah. Signing it or death contracts and shit. Yeah. So.
You have to sign it with your own blood, right?
Yes, it's a very complicated procedure. You don't want to.
Well, next time you get those invites and you don't want to go, I got you.
You know what, man? I'm sending all you guys out next time.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Hell no, I'm going, son. You know, because that was the one I was like, I would go again. I was like, Marcus and McFeely were like in Atlanta. They're like, come on by. I stupidly never went. I was like, had to open an invite. That's the kind of moron I am. So anyway, but that's my favorite experience.
That's a good.
Far.
Okay, so that sounds like fun.
Doing these Comic Cons, like
really?
This is brand new for Collider to be here. I've been doing Comic Cons for like the last 9 years.
Right, I've heard the story of you. You know, when you were much smaller, going out to these things when they were much smaller.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's really interesting how it's all come kind of full circle for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about full circle. Full circle is when I'm dead.
Well, that's fair. You're not going to die here. I meant comic book wise. It's all kind of come full circle.
Comic book wise, yeah, it's like
you were the kid buying them here.
75% circle, man.
Yeah. You were the kid buying them here.
Yeah.
Now you're the kid selling them here.
And I'm still the kid buying them here.
Yeah, sure.
So
what have you bought?
Right now, I've got a Venom comic book.
Oh, cool.
And I have it. It's Sunday, so my whole thing is like on Sundays when I go out and get
Same.
them.
It's the best day to do it because
yeah,
like
I've eyeballed a bunch of comics, but you know, like some of the comics I want to get are like 30,
there's one back here.
$50, so.
It's like a local one. They're really good. You should check it out. It's like swashbuckling.
Okay, well I'm not into pirates.
No, it's like pirate western.
I'm not into pirates. I'm just kidding. I'll check it out. What is it called?
Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
The name itself, there's some dude who's like a reviewer or something whose name is Scrimshaw.
That's super weird. I didn't know that.
I like that name. Scrimshaw.
It's just a weird name.
Weird.
What is a scrimshaw? Anybody know?
We'll find out when we see this swashbuckling comic
We'll have
book.
to find the definition.
That's
I don't know
right.
what it is. So, 2 last questions for you. If you're stranded on a desert island, you can only take 2 movies with you. What 2 are you going to take with you?
Battle Beyond the Stars.
Okay.
And Zarda.
Somehow I just knew he was going to pick the corniest B stuff in the world, and that's exactly what he did, ladies and gentlemen. And one last thing, can you give everybody here a reason to check out Collider?
If you guys and gals like pop culture and this entire scene, check out Collider, because Collider Heroes covers that, Collider Movie Talk covers that, Collider Jedi Council covers that. We've got a lot of brand new shows that we're developing right now, so it's just fun. So we are just like you. We're into this stuff, and we just talk about it.
And the guy knows what he's talking about. It comes from years of experience. Thank you so much, Mr. Schnepp, for joining us today. And everybody else, thanks for being here. We'll see you guys later.